So this afternoon I was lucky enough to go back to the Warren Park Railway. This is a garden railway, and I had one-to-one driver training. First I admired the new station building and then had a go at running my own little prior Locoworks diesel. However, the buffer beams on it are really low and it kept getting caught up on the ballast and stopping. So this was quite a useful exercise actually, because I will have to bear that in mind when I'm putting down my own ballast. It will need to be quite fine and low. So that's Roundhouse, Millie, yeah?
Yes, it's entry level one. This is an early one with the pot boiler.
Right, run nicely around that bit. So before we start, remind me what this one is, Peter. So this is Douglas and the Universe and Everything number 42, which we talked about last time.
Yeah.
And
so it's a Roundhouse Lilla.
Perfect.
Which is an accurate looking model of the Hunslet on the Peldon Railway, I think.
It's a nice looking engine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Under instruction, I put the water in, the oil and the gas, and then we waited for the steam to rise, and here goes Douglas. So this locomotive is remote controlled, so I was controlling the regulator and driving the train for quite a few minutes, and my inner 12-year-old was definitely on display. It was great fun. Right now though, I'm videoing Peter's run round with it.
So opening the regulator, going round the curve, and now closing again.
So here's the Lilla and the Millie together. So that's a Roundhouse Bertie.
Yep. Right, so if you ask 20 different people how they prepare their engine, you'll get 20 different answers. This is what I do. I always do the water first.
water first.
Simply because if you get distracted by a cup of coffee, you won't forget to put the water in. Use a syringe. And I'm using distilled water from a tumble dryer.
I was just going to say, is it tumble dry?
It seems a bit counterintuitive because you fill the thing to the top. Fill it up like that. And then you take out about 40 ml to leave a space for the steam, which is about that. Stick the safety valve back on. Dome cover back on. I turned it round, you can see it's got the same type of lubricator as on the other engine. So once again, open the drain, open the filler, and you'll get condensation come out, I hope. Plug back in. Much smaller lubricator on this engine and on the Peggy than on the Lilla. Steam oil. And put this back in. Like I say, don't drop this inside the engine because it's a nightmare. You watch me do it now. The gas, once again, is near. You don't do this around any other engines or people smoking or anything like that because it goes bang.
Yep, safety first.
You do sometimes get ice crystals forming in the end of this nozzle. Because you get the gas. Yeah, so that's
seeing that coming out. Yeah, I can smell it.
I'll stick it on track. Under a swirl for a few moments and then turn it down. Roundhouse instructions say to have it down minimum for a few moments and then turn it up, but it always seems to be the other way round for me.
So what you got here then, Peter?
So this is a displacement lubricator, clever little piece of kit, and basically you fill it with oil and there's a drain there, and what happens is steam comes out the boiler into this chamber, steam condenses back into water and oil floats on water. So the oil will go up a tiny bit down the pipe into the valve chests. And it's similar but much smaller to those used on Great Western Railway engines. And if you look in the cab of a Great Western engine, there's a spiral thing in the roof which looks like it's an electric heater off a hob, and drivers will sometimes tell you that's what it is, but it isn't. It's a condenser to get the lubricators to work.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Oh, there's a giant on the track.
Get round the curve.
We're about to find out. Yes, indeed.
It says a lot for the Bertie class engine, but it runs much smoother on its own than the Lilla does. The radio control is much brighter. For goodness sake. You do get a Roundhouse basic engine when they are new, they are not running and they are very tight and don't run very well for about the first hour.
So that's the end of the video footage. I hope you enjoyed it, particularly listening to how to prepare the locomotive. Thanks so much to Peter for sharing his knowledge and letting me have a go on his locomotives. And thanks to Peter and Jill for the hospitality and letting me take up a lot of their afternoon playing with trains. So finally, just if you've enjoyed this, please do like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. Thank you so much.